Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to go through my 2025 planner and journal lineup. I haven't done one of these videos before, but I love watching them, and I know I share my reading journal here on my YouTube channel, but I do have a lot of different planners and journals that I use throughout the year. And I thought it would be fun to kind of go through all of them and show you guys how I plan out and journal my life. And there are some of them that are more for creativity purposes and other for more practical purposes. So without further ado, let's get into it. We've got quite a few journals to go through. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 journals, and I'm pretty sure this is all of them. Last year, I would say I used 4-ish journals and or planners, but this year I added some to kind of make the planning and organizing a bit more easier, as well as some new functionalities. So where to start? We will start with my reading journals because that is what I have talked about before here on my channel, so we'll do that, and then we'll go into the more practical ones. For my reading in 2025, I actually have 3 journals that I'll be using. You have all seen my Pride possession, my Archer and Olive Square reading journal. I have shared multiple setups and flip-throughs of all of my past few years of reading journals, and this is my one for 2025. I just finished setting this up. Let me put these aside, and I will be having a whole setup video coming soon. I think this video will be uploaded before my reading journal setup because I have like 8 hours of footage to edit for this, which is gonna be quite the monster of a video to edit. But we'll just do a quick sneak peek. So this is my reading journal, and this journal basically has all of my yearly stats for 2025. All the books I'm going to be reading in 2025 will be put into here with a review. I have all my little challenges that I do. All the things that apply to my reading in 2025 will be in this journal, and I've loved having one of these for the past, I believe I've had one for the past 3 years, and it's just been so much fun, a way to explore my creativity as well as document all of the books that I've read and my reviews for them. But in addition to this, actually, let me just show you a quick flip through of my 2024 one, just so you know what I'm talking about. But as you can see here, I have a review for every single book that I have read. And then if we go through to one of my front pages, we can go and see, you know, all the genres, my monthly ratings and the breakdown for it, my stats, all of it. And this is all for 2024, right? So lots of fun. Love this journal, love the square size, love everything about it. In addition to this, I wanted to start 2 new reading journals. So the first one I have here is a Midori. This is an A5 or A6? A5. I have a Midori A5 book in here, and this is a Hobonichi cover that is beautiful. And in this journal, I want to document all of my notes, thoughts, quotes, things like that when I am currently reading a book. So I set up the first page here to be you know, the number book corresponding to the number that I have read in order of, the book title, author, the day I finished it, and the rating. And my setup is going to look something like this. I'm going to have a book, I'll put the title here, my star rating, probably some details, and then on the pages to come will be kind of my notes as I read, because I feel like this will help me better review books as well as keep track of certain things. And I do this for certain books that I read now, but I never had a place for it. It would always be on some like scrap paper. So I got a whole journal to get that sorted and put together, and I'm really excited to use this to better review my books as well as be able to kind of go into more detail in my thoughts in here, and then have a concrete solidified review in my reading journal, my Archer and Olive one. So those are my thoughts for this. I've seen a few different YouTubers kind of talk about having like a commonplace book for reading, and so I thought I would try it out this year. The last journal I'm going to have in terms of reading is another new one, and I have not set this one up yet because I'm still thinking about how I'm going to set it up. But I'm using this as a physical TBR journal. I got this idea from As Told by Joey, I believe is her handle. I will link her in the description. She has a physical TBR journal, as well as she kind of keeps lists of books that she wants to read in there. And I really like this concept because I have so many books on my physical TBR that I cannot finish in a year. And I do keep track of those things in my yearly reading journals, but they don't merge or continue on, and it's not like a full list of my physical TBR. So I thought it'd be great to put it all into one notebook so I can keep track of it, and this will kind of be used for years and years to come, probably until I use the whole journal, which I don't really anticipate happening anytime soon. So I have this tiny one. I think this is an A6 size from Archer and Olive, and I didn't know what to do with this journal when I got it in one of the subscriptions. And now I have an idea of what to do. So I am going to be setting this up in the new year. I'll make a video about it, but this will house my entire physical TBR, as well as maybe some reading challenges that I want to do that, will be over the span of a few years and not just 1 year, like reading around the world, the Rory Gilmore reading list, those 1001 books to read before you die lists, things like that. I'll probably put in here. So, very excited to set this one up. This is my only journal that is not set up at all in this video, and I apologize that it's, not set up, but I wanted to include it because it will be a book or journal that I use a lot in the coming year. Next, I have my other 4 journals. So I'm going to get this big one out of the way because it's massive. This will be my finance planner, I guess you could say, for the new year. I have actually never used the Budget by Paycheck by the Budget Mom, her planner for finances, but I have been really interested in trying this out, and so I decided to do that for 2025 because my last year planner, there were some things I didn't like about it. So this will be where I house and organize my budget. I don't really talk about that on here, and it's not something I will be bringing to my channel, but it is a part of my planners for next year. The only thing that I've done that I have set up in this planner for now is the tabs for the months, and then January I've set up basically just the stickers for the months, the paydays, and my nephew's birthday. I still have to write his name here. Other than that, I haven't set anything up, but I'm really excited to use this. I've heard amazing things about this planner system, and it's basically a budget by paycheck planner system rather than a lot of budgets are done monthly. And so you have a page for every paycheck, expense tracker, cash envelope tracker, your net worth, your debt payment plan, and breakdown monthly meal plan. That would be cool. I make my meal plan every week, but I don't really do it monthly. But that might be fun to kind of take a look at. Thoughts and notes. And then the front pages, you have like the worksheet to find out your why, memberships and subscriptions. That's a good sheet to have. Saving goals trackers, your yearly spending, and budget category organizer. So yeah, I'm really excited to try this one out. Again, it's not something I'll be sharing on my channel, but I'm very excited to use this in the new year. I don't love the coils. They've already kind of gotten in my way, but I will figure that out as I use this journal more. I love this cover page. Beautiful. Next, we've got my 2 Hobonichis and then another Hobonichi cover here. How can you not love this? Gorgeous. In this journal, I have a A6 Midori, and this one is the lined. I'm not a big fan of how spaced out these are, so I think once I got 2 of these. Once I finish these ones, I will probably change it to either the grid or the dotted pages. I have a little pencil boards in here, but this is going to be my 2025 journal. I have 2 of these for the new year because it is pretty small. And here I will be doing my daily journaling. I like to do daily prompts as well as just kind of journal whenever I need to. And my journal in 2024 was like a massive one that I was just trying to use up, and I prefer smaller journals for journaling. So I'm excited to get into this one, and this will just be my everyday journal, which I usually do in the mornings. And then lastly, we've got my 2 Hobonichi planners. I have a kind of walkthrough setup video for both of these. The Mixuega. The Weeks Mega is my health and fitness kind of planner. So I will be tracking all of my exercise in here, my menstrual cycle, some symptoms that I have like headaches and migraines that I but I want to track. And then like what I eat in a week, habits, things like that. So I started this past week in this journal, and then in the back I'll be having notes for how I feel physically and mentally, and then a mood tracker. So yeah, love this. So excited to use it this year. It'll be my first time ever using Hobonichi planners, and I cannot contain my excitement. The last planner I have is my Hobonichi Han, which is the cousin but with like a harder cover in this beautiful floral pattern. And again, I have a kind of flip through of this, but this will be my daily planner of like work, basically. So I'll be using this to kind of plan out my filming and editing for YouTube alongside my 9 to 5, and then of course any important birthdays, events that I have. So we've got the weeklies, then we've got the dailies that of course you can't see because I haven't obviously used this yet. And then in the back I've got some fun things like product empties, wish list, non-essential purchases because I'm trying to do a low buy no buy for 2025. And what else is in here? My 100 movies and shows, my no spend tracker, things like that. Very, very, very excited to use this and figure out how I'm going to use this in the new year as well, because I've never used a Hobonichi before, so it's obviously a little bit different than what I've been using now. But yeah, that is my Hobonichi. So this is my 2025 planner and journal lineup. I'm so excited. I know it is a lot, but I use practically all of these every single day. I use my planner every day, I use my journal every day, my finance tracker almost every day, my reading journal almost every day, and then these two new ones will be used alongside my reading journal, and I'm just so excited. I love the look of all of them. I love how versatile all of these designs are. Like, this is just showing all different sides of me. You know, the really pretty but ugly, very cutesy, not grungy, but darker. I just love it all. So excited. So, let me know what's in your 2025 planner lineup. And if you see any planners that I might like to add to my lineup, please let me know. I don't know if I should because this is a lot, but I'm always up for learning something new. So let me know what's your planner lineup looking like and what you think about mine. Is this a little excessive? Maybe. Am I excited? Yes. Thank you all for watching today's video. I will see you all in my next one, which will be very, very soon. And I hope you have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.